You ever feel like there's a little debate team going at it inside your head whenever you have to make a choice? Well, guess what? You're right. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on your own mind and meet the two secret advisors that are shaping every single decision you make. Okay, think about the last time you were in a tricky spot. Did you just go with your gut? Trust that feeling you've built up from past experiences? Or did you take a step back, look at all the pieces, and come up with a logical plan based on what you already know? This is a choice we all make, all day, every day. And it turns out, these two approaches are actually the two fundamental strategies our brain uses to get by. On one side, you've got the experience-based method. It's basically learning by trial and error, right? You touch a hot stove once, you learn real fast not to do that again. But on the other side, there's the knowledge-based method. This is where you use what you know to figure out the best move, even if you've never been in that exact situation before. So yeah, your brain is constantly doing this incredible balancing act, weighing these two super powerful decision-making styles against each other. It's how we navigate a world that, let's face it, is always throwing something new at us. So where is all this happening? Well, let me introduce you to the CEO of this whole operation. It's a crucial part of the brain called the orbitofrontal cortex, or OFC for short. This is the spot that's in charge of managing that critical balance between your gut and your head. Now, for a while now, neuroscientists have known the OFC's basic job description. It manages that balance we've been talking about. It updates how much you value different choices, like when your favorite restaurant suddenly isn't your favorite anymore. And it even helps you figure out brand new options you've never seen before. But here's the thing. The big mystery was how. How does one little part of the brain juggle all of that? Is the OFC just one super talented manager doing everything at once? Or does it have different specialized teams for each of these jobs? And that is the exact question a team of researchers in Japan, led by Ki Oyama and Takafumi Minamoto, decided to solve. And to crack the case, they designed this absolutely brilliant experiment. The whole goal was to peel these two thinking styles apart and watch them work in real time. Now, the challenge here was pretty huge. They had to create a task that would literally force a subject to switch back and forth between relying on past experience and using pure logic. And for this, they chose macaque monkeys because their brains are actually remarkably similar to ours. So here's how the game worked. A monkey sees two pictures, chooses one, and gets a juice reward. Simple. Over a bunch of tries, they learned which picture gives the better reward. That's pure trial and error, right? Experience-based learning. But then, just when they've got it all figured out, bam, the scientists flip the rules. Suddenly, the best choice is the worst one. This forces the monkeys to use knowledge, to infer that if the old good choice is now bad, then the other one must be the new good one. Now, this is the really cool part. To actually see what was happening, they used this incredible piece of technology called a chemogenetic receptor. Just think of it like a remote-controlled off switch that they could genetically install on specific brain pathways. With a simple drug, they could temporarily and very precisely shut down different connections coming out of the OFC. This little switch was the key to the whole thing. It was going to let them finally pop the hood on the brain and trace the wiring. They were literally about to unmask our two advisors. So the million-dollar question, right? What actually happened when they started flipping these switches off while the monkeys were trying to get their juice? And this is where they hit the jackpot. What they found was amazing. There weren't just one, but two completely separate, totally independent circuits. When they turned off the pathway from the OFC to another area called the caudate nucleus, the monkeys were terrible at the trial and error learning. And when they turned off the pathway to the mediodorsal thalamus, the monkeys couldn't make that logical jump when the rules were reversed. So the OFC isn't one manager after all. It's a CEO with two highly specialized advisors, one for experience and one for knowledge. This is so much more than just a cool piece of brain science. I mean, this discovery has some really profound implications for how we understand ourselves, how we treat certain disorders, and even how we build the technology of the future. One of the lead researchers, Dr. Minamoto, put it perfect. He said this could explain why we all approach problems so differently. Some of us might just naturally have a stronger trial and error circuit, while others lean more on that knowledge-based one. Your personal thinking style might literally be baked into your brain's wiring. And the impact just keeps growing. This could open the door to brand new targeted treatments for disorders like OCD, where people often get stuck and can't adapt their thinking.
It could help us design learning strategies that are personalized to how an individual's brain actually works. And it could even give us the blueprint for a new generation of AI, robots and programs that can cleverly switch between learning from data and applying abstract rules, just like we do.
So the next time you're trying to make a decision, just remember those two advisors you've got in your head. The one who's all about experience and the one who's all about knowledge. And the real question is, which one are you listening to right now?